Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking live at Spencer High School Baseball Diamond for this afternoon's non-conference baseball game featuring the visiting Stratford Tigers and the Spencer Rockets. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Game moved up a little bit to try to avoid some rain that's due to be arriving. We hope to get more than just a few innings in. Just picked this game up at about 10 minutes to 3 this afternoon. Short drive over for me, just from Loyal, so it wasn't too bad. Stratford 12-3 and Spencer at 12-4. We look at the starting lineups on defense first for the home Spencer Rockets. Luke Rayborn, the catcher. Peyton Borchard at first. Connor Bacon at second. Andrew Siraki at third. Reed Connect is the shortstop. The outfield in left, Carter Lipke. Center field is Madden Prabilski, and Caden Miller is in right. Nathan Rucker is DHing today. And the pitcher for the Rockets this afternoon is Andrea Peterson's son, Ty Peterson, number 6. Clouds coming in from the southwest, so they'll be coming in from left field to right. Give you a little bit better of an angle here at first and try to cover over more when there's a play at third. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. With a 110,000 square foot indoor construction facility and model home village located in the heart of central Wisconsin, Stratford Homes has been an industry leader in the systems-built home market since 1973. Visit stratfordhomes.com today to get started. Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And before we begin, we talk about our friends from Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They have offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Speaking of getting started, we're going to get things started here in the top of the first. Leading off for the Tigers will be Jack Tubbs. Sports number 7 on his jersey. Gray pants for the Tigers. Orange tops with black accents and letters and numbers. And the first pitch from Peterson is a ball. No one here running the scoreboard, so I got to kind of keep my eye on blue today. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Count even at a ball and a strike. Peterson from the windup. Slap foul down the third baseline. Pretty big glob of rain showers coming this way from the southwest. It's looking a little darker that way to our left. This field faces northeast. Well, actually faces northwest a little bit. The pitch. Another foul ball down the third baseline. 1-2 the count. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and you'll get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. And a strikeout to start things out here for Ty Peterson. One away brings up the number 2 hitter in the lineup. This is John Seitz, the right fielder. Several of these names from the lads from Stratford I recall from doing some of their basketball games this winter. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you need everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. 2-0 the count. Make that 2-1. One away here in the top of the first. Seitz fouls that one down the first baseline. 2-2. Both of these teams with very strong records, 14-2 and 12-4. And regionals will begin for them a week from today. Regionals today for several softball teams in the area. And a fly ball to center field. Probilski makes the catch for out number 2. 2 away. We'll bring up Jackson Ormond, the first baseman. Nobody on with 2 outs. Top of the first. Ty Peterson from the windup. He delivers a ball. Moved up the start of this game a half an hour to make sure they got some in before the rains come. And he fouls that one away. Umpires in their dark uniforms tonight. You can go. They had these navy blue shirts like the home plate umpire you can see is wearing back in the old days, and they all went with the light blue, the powder blue. Ground ball. Bacon scoops it up. Over to first, to Borchert for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Ty Peterson and the Rockets. We head to the bottom of the first. We're scoreless. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Spencer, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here bringing you high school baseball here from Spencer High School. We head to the bottom of the first inning here. Defensively for the Stratford Tigers, Brady Berg is catching today. Jackson Ormond at first, Brady Schmidt at second. Henry Zaleski mans the hot corner at third. Jack Tubbs is at short. Ricky Spindler is in left. Braden Schuler in center. John Seitz in right. Landon Zawislin is the DH today, and pitching for the Tigers is number 3, Vance Kielman. And he will face Madden Probilski, Luke Rayborn, and Reed Connect. Fighting the perils of Mother Nature today, because there's some rain that's on the radar coming this way. So they've moved up the start time of this game in hopes of getting at least 5 in before it comes in, and that's strike 1 for Kielman. Pitch low and in the dirt. Yeah, we've got some softball games coming on this afternoon. Regionals already for softball. Got the list here, and I'll read them off when we get a moment or two. Did my homework this afternoon. Actually, this morning. The pitch. Popped him up. It's going to be out of play. Justin Knecht, head coach for the Rockets. Members of the Clover Belt East Conference in Stratford just up the road. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away brings up Luke Rayburn. Both teams kind of Legal's pitch. He didn't stop. We're looking at Division 5. Owen Withey today is playing at Thorpe. So those two teams in our area are playing this afternoon. The other side of the sectional, Eleva Strum is playing at New Lisbon. Kickapoo is at North Crawford. Lafarge is at Weston. We look to Division 4. The pitch. Outside. 3-1 to count. Mrs. Reborn has arrived. And a strike call. And the pitch. And walked him. So Reborn will draw a walk. Reconnect the batter. We look at Division 4 softball. Loyal Greenwood is playing at Bangor this afternoon. Osseo Fairchild is at Whitehall. Partyville is at Necedah, and Montello is hosting Spencer this afternoon. So the Spencer girls softball team is in Montello today. Right at Tubbs for the out. Line shot. Two outs now. Luke Reborn still at first. So the Loyal Greenwood team is at Bangor today. Loyal Greenwood a 9 seed, Bangor an 8. Pretty much everybody else. And a base hit for Andrew Siraki. And he's going to have a double. So Siraki with a 2-out double. Luke Reborn now at third. And this is Caden Miller. And that pitch inside. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Strike call. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Ball and a strike. Make that a ball and 2 strikes to Caden Miller. 2 outs. Siraki at second. Rayborn at third. And struck him out. The Rockets threaten but do not score. We head to the top of the second inning here in Spencer. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski
We
Sports.
said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
That's the thing. It just always feels like, I do have.
Welcome back to Spencer. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play of this game. Baseball here from Spencer High School. Rockets and Tigers. Top of the second inning. Braden Schuler will lead things off for Stratford. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Oh, and 2 the count. And a base hit to right. We'll put Schuler at first. Here in the top of the second inning. This is Henry Zaleski, now batting, the third baseman for Stratford. And throw back to first. Try to give you a little bit of a shot at the first end of the field. I was going to try to count pitches today, too, on top of everything else I'm doing, and I thought after I did a little bit I got behind, I thought, forget it. Steal attempt, and he's going to be in there. The ball scoots into center field, and Probilski will pick it up. And Schuler will end up at third with nobody out, and Zaleski 1-0 the count to him. Henry having a good senior year. I believe he's a senior. Good basketball player. And now on the diamond. Here's the pitch from Peterson. Outside for a ball. 2-0 the count. Well, welcome back, friends. Gremlins. Here's what happened. Henry Zaleski grounded out to shortstop for 1 out. But the run came in for Stratford, and they now lead 1-0. With 1 out. This is Landon Zawislin, the DH. Good play it short for Reed Connect. He got the out. They gave up the run to get the out. Camera decided it wanted to take a rest for a minute. And fly ball, left field. Lipke. No, it's going to be in center. Probilski will call it and make the catch. Two out now. Base is empty with 2 outs. Number 7 hitter, Ricky Spindler, the left fielder, takes strike 1. Ty Peterson, the pitcher, second inning of work for the Rockets. Here's the pitch. High for ball. Count even, ball and the strike. We're going to get as much in as we can, weather permitting. Sky is getting darker. I parked close by. Mrs. Reborn said she'd help haul everything out for me. She saved me last weekend. Or last week, I forgot to bring my water. That was good water, that grape flavored water. Thank you. 2-1 the count. The pitch. Fly ball, left field. Lipke, it's going to drop for a base hit for Spindler. So a 2-out base hit for Ricky Spindler brings up Brady Schmidt. Peterson from the stretch. Checks the runner, comes to the plate, outside for a ball. Non-conference baseball here from Spencer on Zaleski Sports. Level the first round of some regional playoff games for softball this Thursday. Next Thursday, baseball will be playing. Tomorrow, I am to do a softball game at the fairgrounds with Garrett Short. Throw back to first. Got away, but Borchert tracks it down before it skitters too far away. So Garrett Short and I will be working softball at the Marshfield Fairgrounds as the Columbus Dons take on the Gilman Pirates. Game was scheduled for today but was moved to tomorrow. We got a time called. 2-0 the count. And then next Tuesday, Columbus girls will be hosting Alma Center Lincoln in a regional game. Hard to believe that next week will be the last week, the full week before Memorial Day. Weather finally starting to be somewhat warm and decent, and season's going to be over. Here's the pitch from Peterson. Ground ball scooped up by Borchert at first. He mumbles it a little bit, but he gets the out. Stratford pushes one over here in the top of the second and lead 1-0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Bottom of the second inning. Stratford will send to the plate Carter Lipke, Connor Bacon, and Nathan Rucker. Facing Vance Kielman. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Picked this game up at 2:50 this afternoon. I hope my bosses are impressed that I was able to get everything set up and ready to go. And before first pitch, I was pretty proud of myself. Watch tomorrow when I work; it'll be all flarbed. Get a little too sassy, and then things kind of fall apart. Ball one. Carter Lipke, his older brother, a member of the Dallas Cowboys. He was not drafted in the recent NFL draft, but signed a free agent contract with the Cowboys. Swing and a miss. So there's some Dallas Cowboy backers here in Spencer now. If you look to the left of your screen by the dome, here's a pitch outside. You can see the sky starting to get a little bit darker blue, a little more purpley. 2-1 the count. The pitch. 3-1. 3-1 to Carter Lipke. Connor Bacon on deck. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Yeah, next week everything really kind of rocks and rolls. You got all sorts of stuff. Soccer and baseball and softball. Track. We'll have their regionals on Monday and their sectionals next Thursday. Here's the pitch. In the dirt for ball 4. So Carter Lipke draws a walk here to lead off the bottom of the second. Connor Bacon, the batter. Connor Bacon, number 4, the Spencer Rockets. They're wearing their all-white jerseys with the red pinstripes, red numbers and letters and trim. He takes strike one. Stratford, I believe, Coach Connect received a 4 seed or 3, and Spencer got like a 5. Oh, he popped it up, but it's going to go. Hopefully, it didn't hit my car. Spencer got an 8. Okay. Yeah, okay. They will have a game here next Thursday, will the Rockets. Marathon, I was told, received the number 1 seed. Yeah. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 1. So it's going to be an interesting couple weeks. We'll also have Legion Baseball and Chaparrals coming up on the network. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. I like this home plate umpire. He lets you know what's going on. Gives you the count. You'll know if it's a strike or not. Not quite in the Dutch Rennert zone, but he'll tell you. 0-1. 0-2 to Rucker. 1 away. Carter Lipke at first, who drew a leadoff walk. And the pitch. And another strikeout for Kielman. Number 9 hitter Peyton Borchard. With 2 outs, Lipke at first. And Kielman is feeling it on the mound. 4 straight strikes. Snap throw to first. Lipke back in time. Not much of a lead for Lipke. Trying to kind of catch him leaning a little bit. Carter, a pretty good-sized young man. Swing and a miss. Count is 0-2. I'm a multitasker, so is Mrs. Rayborn. She's a multitasker. And another strikeout. He struck out the side, did Kielman. After a leadoff walk, struck out 3 in a row. We head to the top of the third with Stratford leading 1-0. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
We head to the top of the third here in Spencer, where Stratford leads 1-0. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play of today's game. Doing good so far, holding off the weather for the moment. We're supposed to get some pretty good rain showers coming in. And leading off the top of the third for Stratford will be the number 9 hitter, Vance Kielman. Jack Tubbs and John Seitz also in this inning. The pitch. Ball 1 off speed from Peterson. Peterson pitching from the stretch. I think. I got to check. I think he was doing from the windup. Yes, he is. He's from the windup. Get a strike over. Count is now 2-1. The pitch. Ball 3. Season's winding down. Graduations for a lot of schools will be next Saturday. High fly ball. Probilski under it in center. Makes the catch for out number 1. One away will bring up the leadoff hitter, Jack Tubbs, who struck out in the first inning. John Seitz on deck. Ball 1. See what Mother Nature has in store for us the remainder of the day. Peterson's pitch. Strike. Mom Andrea's and Dad in the crowd. Ground ball. The third over to first. Good job from Soraki to Borchard for 2 outs. Andrea Peterson and I have said it many times, done a lot of shows with her. She's got a golden singing voice. Nice person. Whole family's a nice group of people. 2 away, John Seitz, the right fielder, who flew out to Madden Probelski in center his first at bat. Low and away for ball 1. Just beyond the right center field, that gap, you can see the stones, the rock pile. And beyond that is the Thunderdome. Strike 1, count even it, ball in the strike. Only run scored in the second for Stratford. Braden Schuler with a single, reached second on an error and advanced to third, and was Zaleski hit a ground ball to the shortstop. Which allowed Schuler to score, and that's all we've had so far. Not too many base runners for either team. Only 2 so far for Stratford. And the count is 3-1. You can hear one of the freight trains cruising through town. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Count is full. Got the call at 2:50 to want to know if I wanted to come to Spencer, and I said, sure, I like coming to Spencer. They're nice people. So I'm here. Here's the pitch from Peterson. Ground ball, connect to Borchard. And a good squeeze gets the third out. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Stratford. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Welcome back to Spencer, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the third inning for the Rockets. Gonna finish tallying up my book here. Kind of getting behind. Leading off the bottom of the third inning for the Rockets will be the top of the order in Madden Probelski. Center fielder struck out his first at bat. Vance Kielman, his third inning of work for the Tigers, delivers. Ground ball. Zaleski scoops it up over the first, and a good squeeze by Jackson Ormond. 1 up, 1 down. Quick 1 pitch out. And that'll bring up Luke Rayborn, the catcher, who walked in the first and was stranded at third. Only 2 base runners so far for Spencer in this game. We're in the third inning. He takes ball 1. Lots of graduations going on next weekend. Fly ball, center field. Schuler can't get to it. And it's going to be extra bases for Rayborn. He's going to stop at second and look. And a leadoff double for Luke Rayborn here in the third inning. Hit it in the gap in left center. I don't know if we're going to have a courtesy runner or not. We'll see. Reed Connect, the shortstop, now batting. Number 2, as the PA announcer used to say in Yankee Stadium. Number 2, Jeter. Ground ball, foul. If you ever watched an awful lot of Major League Baseball, and I can't recall his name, but passed away. Great PA announcer. And he was very distinguished. He would always announce them very quietly, not big, screamy. And another fly ball to center field. And they're going to hold Rayborn at third. Another single. Back-to-back singles. Reed Connect at first. Rayborn at third with 1 out. Andrew Siraki, who hit a double in the first and was stranded at second. Luke Rayborn at third. Reed Connect at second with 1 out. Chance for Spencer to tie up this game and fouled away as Reed Connect was moving on the pitch. Andrew Siraki touting that beard. Behind in the count 0-1. And they got a balk. And the runner's going to come in from third. And Connect will advance to second on the balk. And you're wondering what he did. Is he didn't do a pause, did Kielman. When you're in the stretch, you got to come set for at least a second. A discernible pause, and he did not. So that run scored. We're tied at 1. And they try to get the Connect at second. He's back in there. Pretty close, but he made it. Kielman throws back and throws that into center field. And just like that, Spencer looks like they may be taking the lead here. Count is 1-1. Reed Connect at third, still 1 out. We have a strike. So Vance Kielman in a little bit of trouble here. Gave up back-to-backs, a double and a single, and then a balk, and then a throwing error on a pickoff play, and fouled it off. I think the rain droplets are starting to come down. I see the umbrellas coming out. One and 2 the count to Siraki. Held up. 2-2 the count. Fly ball, left field, back goes Spindler. He makes the catch and left. Here comes Connect. Play at the plate, and he's in. So a sac fly for Andrew Siraki for the RBI gives the Rockets the lead. 2 outs, bases empty. Caden Miller, who struck out looking in the first. Ground ball up the middle. Tubbs can't get it in time. So Caden Miller will reach on a single, an infield single. That ball hit off of the pitcher's mound and took a quirky bounce. Tubbs was had a bead on it and all of a sudden hit the pitcher's mound and went kittywampus. And that allowed Miller to reach first. Carter Lipke, who walked in the second inning. And that ball in the dirt, and that's going to put Miller at second. It's always hardest to get that third out. Two runs in for the Rockets here in the bottom of the third. The pitch from Kielman, low for a ball. Team's got to be thinking about pitching matchups for next week, next Thursday for regionals. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Got to remember that there's a pitch limitation. You can only throw 100 pitches in a game max, and then I believe you have to sit for 3 or 5 days. There's a whole chart on that on the WIAA website you can check out. I could bore you with all the numbers and whatnot, but if you want to check it out, you can. But coaches have to be very alert to that. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. It's going to get through the hole. And between short and third, Connect is going to send him. Here comes Miller, and he's in. So Carter Lipke with a single. Brings in the third run of the inning with 2 outs. And Lipke will end up at second. An RBI single for Carter Lipke. Connor Bacon in the box now. Lipke at second. 3 runs have come in. Ground ball. Foul. Just foul. One and one count to Connor Bacon. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. And they're going to try to tag play. Carter Lipke back in plenty of time. Mom's got a reason to wash the jersey and the pants tonight. That's what we used to say when I coached baseball. Hey, wash machines, they work. 1-2 the count to Connor Bacon. The pitch. Call the ball. Count even at 2. Got to play 5 innings to get a complete game, or to count as a complete game. Kielman's pitch. And strike 3 to Bacon will end the inning. 3 runs for the Rockets as they now take the lead going into the top of the 4th, 3-1. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Did you know you can start your 4-year degree locally and get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams, saving you money, and giving you a well-rounded academic and social experience with student housing, clubs, sports, and leadership opportunities. With NTC's liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison, North Central Technical College. Transferability made easy.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
We head to the top of the fourth inning here in Spencer. 3 runs came in for the Rockets, and they now take the lead 3-1. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play of today's non-conference baseball action. Hope you're enjoying the game in the comfort of your wherever you're watching, whether it be on your phone or your iPad or on your smart TV or your Roku-powered television or screen or whatever. Back when I was a kid, you had 3 networks, and if you were lucky, you got PBS if the weather was just right. Now you got multitudes of resources to watch anything you want. This is Jackson Ormond leading things off in the top of the fourth for the Tigers. I think some days it was better if you just had less choice in some thoughts, and some not so much. And Peterson with the strike. Looking down at the Petersons, I see that John Mark has got the umbrella and Andrea doesn't. And I was like, what is he doing? He's got the scorebook. That's why. I was going to tease him a minute, but I can't because if you ever tried to do a paper scorebook in the rain, I got a story about that in a minute. And a base hit to right for Ormond. Back in the old days, one of those years of the 30 or 31 I did keeping stats for Loyal Football, Nick Meacham was on my crew with me, and we did a game in Gilman, and it just poured rain, and we did everything we could to try to keep the book dry, and we kind of lost out, and we finally just had to scratch the numbers in the paper, and then he took the book home and put it next to a fan in his mom and dad's house and dried out the book, and the next morning transcribed all the numbers he scratched into the paper. And from that time on, we had a laminated sheet that we had wax pencils and thought we could write stuff on. That made things a lot easier. Just things you pick up that you do, and so nowadays everything's done on an iPad. And I always try to make sure I'm prepared for any of these games. This spring, I've got a couple of tables in the trunk of the Zaleski Mobile. And there goes Ormond, and he'll get a stolen base. And I got a tent, 2 tables. I will have the kit, extra extension cords, a lawn chair, water, extra set of scorebook and position books. And then sometimes I'll forget to bring something and it'll be drats. 2-1 the count. And Schuler takes a ball for a 3-1 count. Ormond at second. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. A little bit of rain has come down. I can't really tell if it still is or not. If it is, it's very light at the moment. And that pitch inside. And he draws a walk from Peterson. So now you got runners at first and second. Infield fly rule in effect. And we've got a timeout called for a defensive conference. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Welcome back. Defensive conference over. Runners at first and second. And Henry Zaleski, the batter, the third baseman, grounded out to reconnect his first at bat. So a big opportunity here for the Tigers to take the lead or to get a run or two. He takes ball one. The pitch, inside, little chin music from Peterson. Chaparrals and Marshfield Legion baseball coming up in June and July. Training camps for NFL teams. Be interesting seeing Aaron Rodgers in green, but not the Green Bay green, the New York Jets green. 3-0 pitch, and walk the bases full. So back-to-back walks has loaded the bases with nobody out. Landon Zwislin, the batter. Try to get you a little bit of a shot over here at third more. Zwislin, dead ball as he was hit. So Zwislin hit by a pitch and an RBI. It's an interesting way to get an RBI, but it works. It's now 3-2. Ricky Spindler, single in the second inning. First two walks of the game contest for Peterson. He's given up 3 hits. Gets a strike over. 1-1 the count. Two and one. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here in the top of the fourth for the Tigers. The pitch from Peterson. Strike called. Count now even at 2. And out at any base defensively. And the pitch. Ball count is full. Tag up on a fly, got to go on a grounder. Peterson comes set. Checks the runners and delivers. Ground ball right at connect, and it gets through the wickets. 2 runs come in. Landon Zwislin ends up at third as Schuler and Zaleski score. And just like that, Stratford back on top, 4-3. So a base hit for Ricky Spindler. 2 RBIs. Runners at the corners. Still nobody out. And Brady Schmidt grounded out to Peyton Borchert. Luke Rayborn gives the defensive signals to the Rockets so they know what's going on, because there's going to be probably most likely a double steal. Here's the pitch. It's high. You're going to see Ricky Spindler at first take off for second. Sometimes the catcher will have it cut off by the pitcher because the third kid at third base is going to run. We'll see. Popped him up. It's going to be out of play. Don't hit my car. I'm parked right behind the press box here. Makes it a little bit easier to haul the equipment in and out, but you also take chances that your car is going to get crunched. Ball on the strike. Make it 2-1 to Brady Schmidt. 2 on, nobody out. And 3 runs have come in for the Tigers here in the top of the 4th. Ty Peterson delivers. That's another ball. 3-1 the count. He comes set. Here's the steal attempt, and they're going to throw it down the second. And Spindler will take second. Still nobody out. Needs a strikeout here in a full count if you're Peterson. And he gets it. A much-needed strikeout for Ty Peterson for the first out. Runners at second and third brings up the number 9 hitter, Vance Kuehlman, the pitcher. Fly ball to Madden Probilski in the third. It's 0 for 1. Peterson with a strike. Peterson's first strikeout since the leadoff hitter in the first inning. Count even at a ball in the strike. Comes set, checks the runners and delivers. The ground ball foul down the third baseline. And they just throw it in. Ball's a little wet because we've had some sprinkles. 1-2 the count to Kuehlman. The pitch. Ball 2. Hard to tell what's going to come. It's looking a little bit darker to the southwest. And a fly ball. Is that going to drop? Yes, it will. So Kuehlman will drive in Zawislan from third in an RBI single for Kuehlman. And we're going to have a pitching change here as Ty Peterson will be taken out. I think they're going to pitch Carter Lipke. We'll take a timeout here. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Pitching change for the Rockets as Carter Lipke will come on to the mound. Did you catch the changes, ma'am?
Did I catch the changes? Let's see.
I'm trying to see what's going on here.
I think he put, just gotta figure out where he put Tyler.
Carter Lipke in relief of Ty Peterson. We're worried about rain, and what comes out? The sun.
I think he just switched them. I think he just switched Ty in, because I think Ty's out and left. And that's where Carter was.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Pretty sure.
It's nice when you got good help in the box to know what's going on. Thank you very much. I think it was just a straight change as Tyler Peterson will go to left. Stolen base attempt. And Kielman will advance to second. Ricky Spindler at third. Get caught up here after all of my paperwork. Now we're right. Ty Peterson, 3 1/3. 5 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 4 runs were scored while he was on the mound. He is responsible for Spindler at third and Kielman at second. 3-0 pitch and walked him. So Lipke's first batter, he walks. Bases loaded again, 1 out. Rockets could really use a double play. John Seitz with a base hit will really blow this game open. Seitz 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and grounded out to short. The pitch, ground ball, and misplayed at third, and everybody's safe. And 1 came in. Hard smash to Andrew Siraki. And Siraki unable to handle the ground ball, and the inning continues. This is Jackson Ormond. This is the 10th batter of the inning for the Tigers. 5 runs in, still 1 out, bases loaded. And Jackson Ormond, 1 for 2. He started out the inning with a single, stole a base, and ended up scoring the first of the 5 runs here in inning number 4. Sun getting covered back up with the clouds. Strike called. Count even at a ball and a strike. Carter Lipke in relief of Ty Peterson for the Rockets. The pitch. And the pitch. Fouled it off. Season's winding down for baseball and softball. Baseball regionals will be a week from today as Spencer will host Colfax here. Go to the WIAA website for more information on games and where they're going to be played. Foul down the first base side. 2-2. To Jackson Ormond. Lipke going from the windup. Gets the sign he likes from Rayborn. Count is now full at 3-2. Rockets would like a double play to get out of the inning, and the Tigers, the base hit, will probably most likely score 2 and now lead 6-3. 5 runs here in the 4th. And popped up foul out of play. And a mom and her little child walking hand in hand looked back and thought, wow, we're lucky we're far away from everything. What kind of yarn is that?
It's like velvety yarn.
It's kind of a cool thing. And that pitch in the dirt and walked him. The inning continues. An RBI walk to Jackson Ormond. And Kielman will score. Jack Tubbs at third. John Seitz at second. Jackson Ormond at first, and Braden Schuler 1 for 1 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Bases loaded still with only 1 out. Spencer took the lead 3-1 going into the top of the 4th, but 6 runs have come in for the Tigers here in the 4th inning. And strike called. Count even at a ball on the strike to Schuler. We're in Robin Yount's old number 19. Here's the pitch. Columbus leading Auburndale in baseball 2-1, but it's raining in Marshfield. And if it's raining there, 6 miles up the road from Marshfield here in Spencer, it's coming. Swing and a miss. 2-2 count. Lipke looking for strike 3 here. Schuler looking for a base hit. We shall see. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, right field. Back goes Miller. Makes the catch. And that'll score another run. So a sac fly for Braden Schuler. That'll score Tubbs. With runners at the corners. Henry Zaleski 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored in the 4th inning. We're still in the 4th. Take strike 1. Yeah, the skies are looking a little more threatening towards the southwest. We're north of Marshfield, and it's raining there right now. The pitch. And they're going to eat it. And it's going to end up with Ormond at second. Seitz at third. And the count even of the ball and the strike to Henry Zaleski with 2 outs. 7 runs in so far for the Tigers here in the 4th. Tigers came down Highway 97 and took a right on County C into Spencer. It's about the only fastest way because Highway 153 between Highway 13 and Stratford is closed for a much-needed upgrade on the road surface. It was pretty rough and being repaired. Remember, there's only 2 seasons in Wisconsin, winter and road construction. 2-2 count to Zaleski. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. It's going to be in right field, and it's caught by Miller for the 3rd out. 7 runs in for the Tigers here in the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th where Stratford leads Spencer. There we go. 8-1. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
We head to the bottom of the 4th inning here in Spencer. Finishing up my work here. This is for the Rockets. Nathan Rucker. Nathan, a strikeout victim in the 2nd inning. Now, if you're in attendance, you got to look to the skies to see if there's any lightning coming. If there's lightning, everything will come to a sudden and abrupt stop. And Rucker will go down on strikes to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Number 9 hitter, Peyton Borchard. Strikeout victim in the 2nd. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Stratford with 1 in the 2nd led 1-0 after 2. The Rockets scored 3 in the bottom of the 3rd and led 3-1, but 7 runs in the top of the 4th for the Tigers have us at 8-3. And Borchard looks at strike 2. He's in the hole 0-2. Any sign of lightning and everything will come to a stop. And Borchard down on strikes. So 2 up, 2 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts for Mr. Kielman. A little shaky in the 3rd. He balked. Had a throwing error that helped the Rockets to score 2 runs. Here's the pitch from Kielman. Fourth inning of work for the young man from the Stratford Tigers. See if we can get 5 innings, and we can, if rain causes us to stop, we will have a complete game. Well, an official game, that's what it is. It wouldn't be a complete game. Complete would be 7. We would have an official game with 5. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, dropped the pitch. So we'll get a strikeout. So 3 up, 3 down. That was a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers. We head to the top of the 5th with Stratford leading.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Well, we head to the top of the 5th, where Spencer trails Stratford by the score of 8-3. Joe Anderson here, bringing you today's baseball action. Hoping to get through this inning for sure. And it might be a situation where we get through 5 innings and they may just say, let's say we're done. Rain is to the south of us, and it's due to be coming up towards us. And we got to make sure that there's no signs of lightning. Got to be careful of that. Carter Lipke in relief of Ty Peterson. Landon Zwislin, 0 for 1. Flew out to center in the second, hit by a pitch, and got an RBI by getting hit by a pitch. Yeah, you can do that. It's unique, but you can. So 0 for 1, and Zwislin also scored a run. 8-3, big 7-run 4th for the Tigers, and they have this 5-run lead. And I'm thinking if we conclude after 5 innings, we're just going to stack 'em, pack 'em, rack 'em, and get out of here before it gets too wet and rainy. Two and 1. 2 and 2. And Carter Lipke, a big right-hander, facing the DH Landon Zwislin. And And the pitch. Count is full. No lights here at Spencer either. Well, not too many ball diamonds around here have lights. Looks like Loyal's diamond's not going to be ready in time. And he walked him as I drove by today, and they're still working on a dugout. They did a major upgrade to their ball diamond and new fencing and new dugouts, and they did some repair to the infield and whatnot, but I don't think they're going to get a home game actually at Loyal this year. They've been playing at Granton and a lot of away games. Want to know the count to Ricky Spindler. Ricky a single and a single. Wow, 2 for 2. 2 RBIs and a stolen base and a run scored for Mr. Spindler. Steal attempt, and he's in there.
Nice throw, though.
So Zwislin with the stolen base. It's one thing you've noticed now with Major League Baseball with the new rules changes where the pitcher can't keep throwing it over to first. You get 2 throws, and that's it per batter. And that pitch way behind the head of Ricky Spindler. Zwislin at second with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Lipke's pitch is in the dirt. And Zwislin took advantage of the pitch in the dirt and stole third. Now you got runners at the corners. And time is out. I'll make sure I catch up here with my scoreboard for you, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, weather permitting, Garrett Short and I will be in Marshfield covering Columbus Don's baseball or softball. I think we're going to have another pitching change here. We are. We're going to have number 18 come in. And that is Peyton Brookhart. See if we can pick up any other changes. So who did he put at first, ma'am? Zach Rayborn. Zach Rayborn now at first. Carter. So Carter came out. So Carter Lipke pitched 2/3 of an inning. All 8 runs will be charged to Ty Peterson. Carter Lipke trying to get the line done on him. 1 hit. The line on Carter Lipke, 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 4 walks, no strikeouts, and no runs. But he's responsible for both Zwislin and Spindler on the base paths. And now in relief is Peyton Brookhart. Is that Brookhart or Borchard? Oh, then I've been saying it wrong all this time. I'm sorry. Sorry, Peyton's family. Stolen base attempt. And he's in there. So Spindler now at second. Zach Rayborn now at first base. For the Rockets. And the count is 2-0 to Brody Schmidt. Brookhart's pitch. So 1,000 apologies to the Brookhart tribe. I misread Coach Kinnick's handwriting. I should have looked at the list. He gave me the list too, and so my apologies for that. Peyton Brookhart now. Nice pitch on a changeup. Third pitcher of the afternoon for the Rockets. 2 on with nobody out. The pitch, call the ball, scoots away from Luke Rayborn, but he tracks it down. Mom up here in the press box gets a little nervous when the ball gets past her son in the catcher's place. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Brookhart. That'll get one away here. And that'll bring up Vance Kielman, the pitcher. Vance, 1 for 2. An RBI single in the fourth and a run scored as well in the fourth. A 7-run fourth made it 8-3. And ball one. Base is still loaded. You still got the infield fly rule in effect. Rain holding off for the moment, but threatening clouds coming this way. You can tell it's raining somewhere because the wind is blowing in and it's starting to get cooler. Al Lalakata in the Spencer dugout with the iPad. The postman always delivers. 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Rayborn tracks it down. Yeah, the wind is much cooler now. Hauled hay for my dad once. We were out in July many, many years ago, and it was just one of those hot 100-degree days, and the clouds got really dark and purple, and it started to rain. And it went from about 95 to about popped up. It's going to be in the outfield, so infield fly, and dropped. So they brought one in. So Zawislin will come in with the 9th run. And this is Jack Tubbs. So Kielman will reach on an error on the second baseman. Strike called. Tubbs on the afternoon, a strikeout, a ground out, and a walk. And scored a run in the fourth. So 1 out with 2 on. Full count now, 3-2.
Nice. No, that was only 2?
1 and 2. He had me psyched out too. The count is officially 1 and 2. There we go. The pitch. Now it's 2-2. It's pretty easy to get kind of confused on things, too. So I've been there, done that. Nothing is more embarrassing than ringing a kid up on strike 3 and it's only strike 2. And then you kind of go, oh, yeah. Fly ball to left. It's going to be caught by Ty Peterson. Good catch for Peterson. 2 away now with 2 on. Nobody came in. Nope. Just 1 here so far in the 5th. Brookhart comes set. The pitch. The tall righty has a tendency to own that outside corner. John Seitz looking for his first hit of the afternoon. A fly out, a ground out, and reached on an error. That ball outside. Luke Rayborn couldn't have framed that at all. It was about 2 feet off from the plate. It would have been quite the... 2-0 the count. Yeah, it's right down Broadway. 2-1. As soon as we conclude this game, we're going to close up shop and get out of here as the rain is coming. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a tragedy. You knew I was going to sing at least one song today. 2-2 the count. 9-3 Tigers. 2 on. The pitch. Inside. Count is full. Third pitcher of the afternoon for the Rockets. Peyton Brookhart. And walked him. So Seitz will draw a walk and load the bases with 2 outs. And Jackson Ormond. Jackson, his 4th at bat of the day. A ground out, a single, a walk, an RBI, and a run scored. And the lefty takes ball 1. Eight runs in the 4th. The big factor for the Tigers as they lead now 9-3. And that curveball drops in for a strike. One has come across here in the 5th. Bases loaded. Brookhart with 1 strikeout. And fouled away. Have to check the school's respective websites to find out what games are remaining. It's hard to tell with weather and everything else. We do know that next Thursday, regionals for boys baseball will be played, and Spencer will be hosting. That pitch fly ball to Peterson in the left, and it's going to drop. That'll bring 2 more in. And Ormond with a 2 RBI double. And the rain is coming down. Light rain. Braden Schuler, 8th batter of the inning. And that pitch way outside for ball one. Make sure I get my camera back to where it belongs. There we go, friends. Sorry about that. Strike called. 1-1. They're going to try to get through this fifth inning because it will be an official game if we can get 5 in, but it all depends on the safety factor. Gets too wet. Fly ball, center field. Prabilski calls for it and makes the catch for out number 3. 3 more come in for the Tigers here in the top of the 5th. They extend their lead to 11-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Pitching change for the Tigers. Landon Zawislam comes in here in the bottom of the 5th with an 11-3 cushion. He will be facing Luke Rayborn, Reed Connect, and Andrew Saraki. And most likely this will be our last at-bat for this contest. But I could be wrong. I've been known to do that from time to time. Ask my wife, she'll tell you. My jokes are so boring now that Mrs. Rayborn's yawning. I'll tell you that being a teacher or a student in May is not the easiest because the weather's really nice and you're like, I want to be out and running around and doing all sorts of fun stuff, and I can't. Jackson Ormond now has come behind the plate to do the catching. Those are the only 2 defensive changes I've picked up. Luke Reborn here will lead off the bottom of the 5th. Luke with a walk and a double and scored a run in the 3rd. Landon Zawislam in relief. I think he he calls it a ball. I thought he went. From our angle, it looked like he went, but the umpire says no bueno. Rain starting to drip off the awning in front of us. It's a nice, constant but light rain. Here's the pitch from Zawislam inside. Three 3-0 count to Luke Rayborn. The pitch. Strike called. I remember umpiring a JV game here back in 1989 or 1990. And walked him. So Rayborn with the walk. Rockets are still alive here in the bottom of the 5th. A leadoff walk will bring up Reed Connect. Reed on the afternoon popped up to short. A single in the 3rd and scored a run. And he hits a base hit to right. going to be knocked down by the right fielder. So a walk and a base hit here to lead off the bottom of the fifth. Puts runners at first and second for Spencer. And bring up Andrew Siraki, the third baseman, a double and a sac fly. Big third baseman for Spencer. Knuckles that foul. Landon Zawislin going from the DH spot to pitching. As he was batting for Zach Kielman, who pitched 4. Gave up 3 runs. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. That pitch outside. 1-2. 2 on. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. Rockets trailing by 8. Light rain coming down. You can see the raindrops on your screen. And high and away for a ball. Count even at 2. Here's the pitch. Count full. Big day of softball. Regionals have started tonight for several teams. Everybody plays on Tuesday. Here's the pitch, and struck him out. Swing and a miss for Siraki. One away here in the bottom of the fifth. And rain starting to come down a little bit harder now. Caden Miller. Ground ball foul. Caden on the afternoon. A strikeout and a single. And scored a run in the third. One of the 3 runs the Rockets scored in inning number 3. And the rain coming down a little bit harder now. And the pitch. Count even at a ball and the strike. They say in one of the baseball movies, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes it rains. Fly ball, center field. Schuler can't get to it. Come on. And Coach Connect sent Rayborn. So an RBI double for Caden Miller.
Come on, Zach.
One away, and that'll bring up number 21. That should be Zach Rayborn. Fouls out of 1 away for strike 1. One in, 1 out. Runners at second and third for Spencer, and the sun starting to peek out from the break in the clouds. But the rain continues. Whistling with a big grin. Knew that one got away from him. Zach Rayborn. 2-1 count to him. Rain continues to come down, but lightening up a little bit. Strike called. 2-2. Just down the road here in Spencer on Tuesday, we were doing softball. 2-2 pitch. Wisland checks the runners a couple of times. He delivers. Fouled away. Number 21, Zach Rayborn. Wisland comes to the plate. And high and inside. Count is full. Sun breaking through the clouds again. Wisland, the pitch. Struck him out. 2 outs. Connor Bacon. 0 for 2 strikeouts. 1 swinging, 1 looking. Number 4 in your program. As Wisland starts him out with a ball. Rain lightening up now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Count even at a ball and a strike. A few rain games I've done this year, I've been in a press box. Time called by Bacon. Last week we did softball up in Thorpe, a tournament. We did set the tent up. The skies, it was overcast all day. There was little spits of rain in the first game, but not the second. And hit him. Ouch. Bacon takes it right in the middle of the back. And now you got bases loaded. Nathan Rucker with bases loaded, but 2 outs. Rucker 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Held up. Wisland with a walk, a single given up, and 2 strikeouts. 2 hits, a walk, and 2 strikeouts so far for Wisland in relief. And strike 1. In relief of Vance Kielman. Good curveball that dropped in. 1 and 2. Rockets down to their last strike here. We'll see if they play on. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And that's going to do it. A rain-shortened 5-inning affair here in Spencer. And the game will... Oh, no, they're going to play on. Yeah, they are. They're going to play on. I'm sorry. I thought they were going to cut it here. They're not. We head to the top of the 6th. My bad. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
You know better when you see it.
1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school baseball. You learn to never assume anything. Rain was coming in. We thought maybe they would say, you know, we're good. It's 11-4. It's raining. Let's wrap it up after 5. But they continue to play on. Peyton Brookhart in his second inning of work here for the Rockets. And batting for the Tigers, Henry Zaleski to lead things off. Tigers sent 8 to the plate in the 5th. Henry in the afternoon, ground out, fly out, walk, and a run scored. So never assume anything, friends. The rain has let up. Still threatening skies to the southwest. Playing surface is in pretty good shape. It's damp, but not muddy. Brookhart from the windup. The pitch. Fly ball center field. Probelski will camp under it and make the catch for out number 1. Landon Zawislin. Landon in the afternoon, fly out, hit by a pitch and a walk. An RBI and 2 runs scored with 2 stolen bases. The pitch. Oh, 1 to Zawislin. That pitch way outside from Brookhart. Count even at a ball and a strike. Ball 2. Stratford with 1 in the second, 8 in the 4th, and 3 in the 5th. And we stand at 11-4. 1 out, bases empty here in the top of the 6th for the Stratford Tigers. Here's the pitch. Call the ball. 3-1 to count. (12-4) Spencer and 12-3 Stratford taking each other on here this afternoon. Fly ball. Right fielder, it's over his head. Digging for 2. He could go for 3. He's going for 30. So a lead-off triple, or pardon me, a triple for Landon Zawislin. Had to kind of hit the brakes when he got to third. There we go. Number 11 will be hitting here. Number 11 is Cole Taishi. I'm not sure how to pronounce this young man's name. Cole pinch hitting here in the 6th. Runner at 3rd with 1 out. Awfully close to getting hit. Peyton Brookhart, 3rd pitcher of the afternoon for Spencer. Ty Peterson started. Carter Lipke came in, and now Brookhart. Coach Lehman down at 3rd for Stratford. And the pitch. Strike called. Let's see. Landon Zwislin at 3rd. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. Brookhart with 1 strikeout on the afternoon. The pitch. That's outside. Count's going to go full. Sun trying to break through the clouds. There's a couple of breaks, but we may get all 7 in here. We'll see. And another strikeout for Mr. Brookhart. Now 2 out. And Brady Schmidt, 0 for 3. Ground out and 2 strikeouts. Had a pretty good rain shower here in the 5th. Latter part of the 4th into the 5th, and now the rain seemed to have let up. The sun is peeking out a little bit, but the clouds are slowly coming back in again. It's a good night and a good afternoon and evening to sit in the recliner and watch Zaleski sports. Make sure that we get Landon credited for being at 3rd base on your scoreboard. Three 3-0 the count. Taking all the way for strike 1. Brady Schmidt looking for his first hit of the afternoon with 2 outs. Runner at 3rd. The pitch. Foul it off. See if Brookhart can get his 3rd strikeout of the afternoon. Count is full. Or will Schmidt get the base hit? And he drew a walk. They get runners at the corners with 2 outs. And it'll bring up Vance Kielman. Vance on the afternoon, 1 for 3. Fly out, reached on an error, and had an RBI single in the 4th inning. The pitch. Strike 1 from Brookhart. Done a nice job coming in relief of Carter Lipke. First time he's pitched. First varsity pitching for this young man. Chopper. And got him. Good play. Gets the out. we remain 11-4 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
We head to the bottom of the 6th inning here on Zaleski Sports. Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play of this afternoon's high school tilt. 11-4, the Tigers with the lead. It was 3-1 after 3 in a big 8-run fourth for the Tigers, and they've never looked back. Landon Zawislin in his 2nd inning of work for the Tigers. Leading things off for Spencer. I believe it's Mr. Borchard, and it is. It's Peyton Borchard, 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Looking for his first hit of the afternoon. Popped him up. It's going to be out of play. It's not near my car. That's all that matters. That poor car of mine has been through enough. It got rear-ended, got repaired. Then the rear axle situation happened. Ground ball. And Siraki skips past Henry Zaleski. Kind of handcuffed him before Henry Zaleski knew it. The ball was past him. So a base hit. And it'll bring up Madden Probelski. Madden 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Zawislin comes set. And the pitch. Ground ball right up the middle. And Borchard will hold up at second. Madden with his first hit. So Borchard and Madden first get their first hits of the afternoon. 2 hours and 6 minutes in playing time so far. We started right at 4:30. Luke Rayborn. Luke on the afternoon. 1 for 1 with 2 walks, 2 runs scored. And takes ball 1. And hit him. Another hit batter, and that will load the bases. And that flinch you heard up there was Mom going, ouch, for her kid. I would have reacted the same way when my son gets hit. But that was 9 years ago. Hard to believe Alec is 27. My oldest son, Ben, will be 29 next weekend. And my youngest, my daughter, is 24. That means I'm old. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And a ground ball Through the wickets for Zaleski. 1 run is in. And they've got him in a pickle, but he's back in time is Probilski. So Reed connect with the RBI single. And Brookhart comes in. Peyton Brookhart. And Henry Zaleski has had an adventure at third. 2 smashes right past him. And this is Andrew Siraki. And he fouls that pitch off for strike 1. 1 for 3. A double in the first and then flew out and struck out. We got an RBI on a balk. Little nubber. And Henry Zaleski catches it. There, he finally got his defense going. Good play by Mr. Zaleski for the first out. He had a couple of smashers and a couple of bad hops. Those in-betweeners, you don't know if you want to charge it or go back on him. This is Caden Miller. Caden, strikeout, single, and double. Got an RBI in the afternoon and a run scored. Zwislen starts him out with the strike. Miller right back to Zwislen. Out at 1. Out at home? No, he's in. So Caden Miller will ground out for the second out. And Madden Probelski will come in from third. With the 6th run of the game for Spencer. Zach Rayborn will bat. His first at bat, he struck out. 2 away now, with runners at second and third. Is he a senior?
Sophomore. Zach's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore?
Yeah, Luke's a senior.
Oh, okay. Here, I would have thought it was the other way around. Luke is the senior. This is the sophomore. So Mom's got him for 2 more years. Yep. Enjoy those years.
Yep. I agree. It goes fast.
Yep. We've been empty nesters since 2017. It's different, that's for sure. And Zach Rayborn takes ball 2. 2-1 to count. Bottom of the 6th. 2 runs have come in for the Rockets. And a fly ball to right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes another run. So 2 more come in for the Rockets. And Zach with a 2 RBI single. As with 2 outs, the runners were going on contact. And Mr. Zwislen struggling here in the 6th. 4 runs have come in so far. And that pitch doesn't bounce away far enough. As Connor Bacon looking for his first hit of the afternoon. That's a ball, yeah. the pitch. Slapped right over the head of the umpire. Schmidt over to first. Will get the out. Well, the Rockets make it interesting as they score 4 here in the 6th to close it to a 3-run gap as we head to the top of the 7th. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Welcome back to Spencer, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here to bring you play-by-play for this afternoon's contest. We're in the top of the 7th inning. And the Rockets have made it interesting here in the later innings. They trailed at one point 11-3. And have pushed over 4 runs in the 6th to make it 11-8. Peyton Brookhart on the mound for the Rockets, in relief of Ty Peterson, the starter, and Carter Lipke. We'll see what happens here. If he can hold them, and if the Rockets can come back and score 3 or 4 in the bottom of the 7th. We shall see, as my father used to say when I would always say, Dad, can I do this? Can I do that? And he would look at me, and his nice way of saying no was, we shall see. Jack Tubbs, the top of the order here, leading off the 7th for Stratford. 0 for 3 with a walk. And takes strike 1. That makes it 2-2. Jack Tubbs with a 2-2 count. Brookhart's pitch. High fly ball, left field, center field. Back goes Schuler, or pardon me, Trabilski, and gets the out. Gotta make sure I have the right defensive book out for myself. 1 away. And this is John Seitz, the right fielder. Looking for his first hit of the afternoon. Fly out, ground out, reached on an error, and walked. 0 for 3. Peyton Brookhart, the pitch, outside for ball 1. Brookhart has not allowed a run since he came in. 8 runs were charged to Ty Peterson, and those 3 that came in after Brookhart came in relief of Lipke, credited to Lipke. Brookhart has struck out 1, 2 strikeouts. And walked only 2. Sight swings and misses at strike 2. 2-2 the count. Base is empty with 1 away for John Seitz. Overcast again. Slapped right at Bacon, and he scoops it up. High throw, but Mr. Reborn makes the catch for out number 2. Good job by Zach Reborn at first on the high throw. Jackson Armand, big 2 RBI double in the 5th. That pitch outside the lefty. Takes ball 1. One of the most exciting play-by-play calls I had was last year where Stratford was playing Wittenberg-Burnhamwood in the regional championship game, and they were trailing 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th, and the bases were loaded, and they had a grand slam to win the game. It reminded me of my high school career. I didn't do it, but my friend Dave did. We were playing in Wanawalk Center, and we were trailing 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Bases were loaded, 2 outs, full count, and Dave hit a grand slam dead center field to win the game 4-3. First game of the regional. And Jackson Armand draws the walk. So a 2-out walk. Bring up Braden Schuler. And the next game we played after the Monday after Memorial, or the Tuesday after Memorial Day and after graduation, we lost in the CETA at home. Back in those days, you flipped a coin. They were all preset regionals, set 2 or 3 years in advance. And when you got to the playing place, place you were going to play, you flipped a coin to see who would be home, and we won the flip when we played Wanawalk Center. And back in time. There was no seeding then either, but that was my last game as a high school athlete, was at home at Royal versus Necedah, where we lost 5-2. Good pitch. Had we won, we would have played Cashton, the eventual state champion, I think the next day or on Thursday. They had a great team that year and went on in 1981 to win the state championship in Class C. And he's in there with the stolen base. Jackson Armand, good move. Stratford would like to get one more run in here if they could. Armand pretty speedy on the base paths. The count to Schuler, 2-1. 2-2. Tell you, Peyton Brookhart has done quite well in relief. First varsity pitching of the season for this young man. No runs. And inside. That made me flinch a little bit too. It was low and inside. Full count with 2 outs. The pitch from Brookhart. Walked him. Back-to-back walks. Hard to get that elusive third out. And time is out. Coach Connect is going to have a chat with his defense. Take a time out here. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Defensive conference has concluded. Got runners at first, at second with one out. And Henry Zaleski. Henry in the afternoon. A ground out, a walk, a fly out, and a fly out. Ball gets past Luke Rayborn. And the runners move up 90 feet. Ball 1 to Zaleski. With 2 outs, the runners will go on contact. The count to Henry Zaleski. Brookhart's pitch. Inside. Henry looking for his first base hit of the afternoon. He had an adventure at third base defensively in the bottom of the 6th. A couple of funky hops and redeemed himself with a good catch on a tough fly ball. He reached up and got it. And Henry walks. 3 walks have loaded the bases here with 2 outs. And Zawislin with a chance to add a few more insurance runs for the Tigers here in the top of the 7th. Landon on the afternoon. Flew out, hit by pitch, walk, and a triple. Takes strike 1. Stratford fans kind of questioning that call. Home plate has been very consistent in his strike zone. He's been very good at that. That pitch, they're going to hold up. Overcast again, no rain yet. I thought for sure we were going to cap it at 5. As it was raining pretty good, but we've played on. We're going to get all 7 in. Unless we get a huge downpour. Here's the pitch from Brookhart. Strike called. 1-2. 2 outs, 2 on. Runners will go on contact. Peyton Brookhart doing well here for the Rockets. Here he winds up and delivers. Ground ball. It's going to sneak through the hole. It's short. 1 run is in.
Got it.
2 runs are in. So an 2 RBI single for Landon Zawislin. And Henry Zaleski got kind of caught almost in a pickle. He did reach third, but it was kind of an adventure as he slid under the tag of Siraki. Scoring runs with 2 outs has been what Stratford has been good at today. First 2 runs that Peyton Brookhart has given up in his stint as a pitcher here today. He was 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Got to shake it off and get this last out if you're a Spencer fan. Another train coming through town. 2-0 the count. The pitch. Strike one. I just remembered I left the windows open on my car. There's a picture of somebody who left their sunroof open in the wintertime and all it snowed. That's on Facebook. Strike is called. He went.
Come on, one more, bud. Come on, Peyton.
I believe this is Cole Taishi, the batter. Two and two. Popped him up. Fly ball. It's going to be the right fielder. And make the catch for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Stratford 13, Spencer 8. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
New pitcher for Stratford, number 8. He is not listed on the list of players given to me. I'll have to go online and do a little searching here quick. See if we can find out who this young man is. If the roster is correct. Riley Craning. Yep. That is right. He did. It was included. So Riley Craning here in the 7th. Third pitcher of the afternoon for Stratford. And he will face Nathan Rucker, Peyton Brookhart, and Madden Probelski. 8-9-1 in the batting order. Nathan 0 for 3, struck out all 3 at-bats. So Riley Craning here in the 7th inning for Stratford on the hill. With a 5-run lead, the left-hander. 1-1. Each team using 3 pitchers this afternoon. Keelman would get the win. Swing and a miss for Rucker. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. Just a reminder, friends, to stick around at the conclusion of the game for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. I'll do it up here. We're going to let these players get packed up and get out of here because it's going to start raining. And that ball, a 58-foot fastball. and teammates saying, Nate, you got a great eye there. Although I had been called out at one at bat in high school when the ball hit the corner of the dirt by the plate. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3. So Nathan Rucker down on strikes again for the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Peyton Brookhart, 1 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a single and a run scored in the 6th. Lefty Riley Creening on the hill for Stratford. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Brookhart down on strikes twice here this afternoon with a single. So 1 for 3. The windup. The pitch, swing and a miss, dropped, third strike, and 2-3 for the second out. Two down here in the 8th, and in the 7th. Last chance, the last out for the Rockets, and the bat in the hands of Madden Prabilski. 1 for 4, 2 strikeouts, a ground out, and a single in the 6th with a run scored. Non-conference baseball here from Spencer. Game with an early start. We had first pitch at 4:30. Dodged some raindrops. Thought the game would have probably been called at the 5th, but we've played on as the rain let up. Sun came out for a little bit, broke through the clouds, but the clouds have won the contest, and rain threatening, and it's starting to kind of spit a little bit. Fly ball, right field, and caught. And that will do it, as the Stratford Tigers win the non-conference match up here in Spencer by the final score of 13-8. Stick around for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties, and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Well, raining pretty good now here in Spencer. They just got it done in time, as we have the final score here of 13-8. And you can hear the rumble of thunder. I got to hurry up because I got my windows open in my car. Real quick wrap up. It was 3-1 after 3. The Rockets led, but a big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 run fourth for Stratford. Broke it open and made it 8-3, and they never looked back. The Rockets closed it to 11-8 heading into the 7th. And then 2 runs came in for the Tigers in the top of the 7th to make the final score of 13-8. Pitching lines quickly. Ty Peterson for Spencer will take the loss. He pitched 3 1/3, gave up 5 hits, walked 2, struck out 2. Carter Lipke in relief, 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 4 walks, 3 runs. Peyton Brookhart, 3 innings, 2 hits, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 2 runs allowed. For Stratford, the pitching line, Vance Kielman, 4 innings. He will get the win. 5 hits, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Landon Zawislin pitched 2 innings, 5 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 5 runs scored. And Riley Craning came in the 7th and shut the door. 2 strikeouts and a flyout to end the game. We'll see you tomorrow from Marshfield, as Garrett Short and I will be bringing you Columbus Dons softball action here on the network. From a soggy Spencer, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching tonight. Again, our final score, Stratford 13, Spencer 8. Have a great evening, everybody.